Hello, my friend. This is Clyde, presenting the offer you cannot refuse. It is possible you are listening to this message while you are on the run, going to work maybe, or in the middle of doing something important. I would like to arrest your attention for a few moments. So I would love if you could stop what you're doing and let us have a chat about something important. I want us to talk about prayer. No. It is not as boring as you might think, so don't run off just yet. Everybody knows the famous statement about prayer. Pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 17. And many of us try to argue that it doesn't make sense. But has God ever said something that doesn't make sense? I reckon that we have a lot of reasons to pray and a lot of things to pray about that we could find ourselves praying continuously. Not 24/7, obviously, but frequently praying. Jesus did not spend his whole life praying round the clock, but he certainly had an active prayer life. And it proved effective when you consider the many things he did and the way his ministry was consistently effective for 3 years before the climatic event of the crucifixion and resurrection. So let us talk about praying. I'm thinking of the fact that many of us face some tough challenges in life. Some of us have more expenses than income, and we struggle each month how to make the money stretch. There are some of us who have been told by the doctor that we might be a candidate for a sickness that runs in the family. Some of us have kids in college, kids who have been at home for all their lives, and now they're living in a dorm with strangers, and you're not there to prepare meals, to tell them how to do their homework, to drop them off at school every day. And there are some of us who worry about the politics of your country. Some people dread the idea of a certain candidate winning the election. What am I talking about? It is safe to say that all of us have things that cause great concern, or to use the more popular word, stress. The woman who sits across from you in the office, the delivery driver who comes to your home late evenings to drop off packages, the little old lady who became a widow after many years of marriage, the young teenager who failed the first year of college, the athlete who is training day and night for the Olympics. We all find that we deal with stress on every hand. Well, there's a solution. There's a powerful answer to your stress. You think that if all the current problems could disappear, that life would be easy, right? But you know that that is just a piped dream. But God has just what you need to hear. His answer is more than just fixing the problem, because invariably there would be another problem around the corner that will rise to the top of the list. This is what God offers: peace of mind. I mean, think about it. What would you like more than to wake up and not have to worry about the day ahead, or at the end of the day to be able to climb into bed just feeling at peace? No worries, no stress. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all human understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Philippians 4, 6 and 7. In this message, God does not speak to the desired outcome of taking away that which causes you anxiety, like winning the lottery, finding your knight in shining armor, hearing the good news that you're cancer-free, but you will have to report to the doctor every 6 months. God is simply saying, let us take a practical approach to your problem. I promised that I will answer your prayer, and that is ultimately what you want. But right now, you are consumed with anxiety. Right now, you are burdened down with stress. Right now, you're losing sleep. Right now, your family is dealing with someone who is snappy, agitated, who can't sit still, someone who dreads going to work every day because work is so stressful. God is speaking to you. Turn those things that cause you anxiety and worry, turn them over to Jesus. I'm serious. Have a talk with Jesus and turn them over to him. He is your burden bearer. He asks you to cast all your concerns on him and let him take it from there. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. He invites you to come to him with all your burdens and the things that cause you to be on anxiety medication and find rest. Matthew 11:28. This is the same God who says to you, you won't be able to add another inch to your height by worrying about tomorrow. How am I going to pay the bills? So lean on him. He says, stop worrying. Leave it all to me. Matthew 6 and verse 33. Believe me when I say it works. It really does. Why do you think you're a Superman, that you are carrying all the cares of your family, take all the troubles of the job to bed with you each night? You're fearful of the outcome of the next presidential election. No, let it go. There is one who is in control, one who knows the end from the beginning, one who is speaking to you right now and saying to you, stop being anxious. Turn it over to me, my child, and take my unbelievable, powerful peace. The peace I give you is nothing like you've ever experienced before. The blood pressure will go down. You'll start resting well at nights. You will not be agitated and snappy with the kids. You will drive comfortably during peak hours. What would have changed? The load on your back would have been lifted, and God is taking care of your issues. That peace, my friend, is indescribable, but believe me when I say it is available. Will you do that? Will you give it all to Jesus? You will be the happiest person in your neighborhood.